What's up, guys? I just wanted to pop on camera today to share a story. I got to thinking about the whole chasing freedom mantra and the words that I talk about so dang much, and I never really talk about where they came from and why they mean so much to me and why they hit me so deep. So I wanted to share a quick story of how this occurred, and it wasn't one pinpoint moment. There's so much greatness and goodness that has happened in my life, but it never came from specific moments where it was just like, now I figured it out, right? I struggled with a lot of things through college, and college was hard for me. It was great for me. It was such a blessing, but I definitely had my obstacles, and some of those were relationships. I thought I was going to move to another country with another guy right when I graduated college, and that was going to be the beginning of my life. And that face planted. I struggled with relationships and friendships and figuring out what was really true to me and the relationships that really meant well to me and could serve and help me to be a more positive impact in this world. And relationships and friendships had always been hard throughout college. And then I also struggled with my faith, and my trust in Jesus through college was up and down. It was a roller coaster. I went to Ghana on a mission trip and was on a high, and then I got into a religion class in college and hit some lows and was very lost. So I had my ups and downs, but right when I graduated college was when I felt like I was on my own and I had to figure it out. And I have a very supportive family, and I'm not saying I was completely on my own, but I lived in a different city. I wanted to figure out what the heck I was gonna do with the rest of my life, and it was a scary time. So some of the things I focused on were cleansing, whatever that means for you, but for me, cleansing meant cleansing of my relationships and figuring out the friends I really needed to stay true to and connect to, and some of the relationships that were toxic in my life and I needed to let go. Cleansing for me was diving into a relationship with Jesus, talking to him and telling him just how I felt all the time, and surrendering completely to him and saying, like, the past is the past, but this is the way I want to live the future. I want to build this relationship more and more with you every single day, and just falling completely into his arms and letting him hold me through the rest of my life. Cleansing for me meant not having such a strict relationship with health and fitness, and knowing that I needed to find some sort of balance in my life around food and around movement, and not being so routine with it and having to eat exactly this every day and do this workout, and if I missed it I had to completely start over and just let myself down. So freedom for me and cleansing for me were those things. And then God bumped me right into Derek 6 months later and helped me to find what true love really was and what a future looked like with a man of my dreams who was also chasing Jesus. And it was just a bunch of little tiny steps day after day that I was taking to help find renewal, to help find a breath of fresh air, to help find that freedom in my life that I had searched for through college and just kind of had lost my identity. I was a person who conformed to her environment and was a people pleaser too much, and struggled with really knowing who I was at the end of the day. I'm a weird girl. Like, I needed to accept that I'm just different, and that is totally okay, and that's just who I am. And so it was those tiny steps that I was taking towards freedom. And when I started this business and just up and quit my job one day and decided that I wanted to do the things that I wanted to do in order to serve the people that I could serve in this world, chasing freedom was just in my head. A girl had helped me come up with it. The word freedom was so constant in my thoughts and my words and my writing. And she had mentioned to use the words chase freedom. And I knew it was something that I was going to be chasing for the rest of my life, that I was always going to want more freedom until I go on to live in heaven one day. And so I wanted to use this to help you all find this sense of renewal and breath of fresh air in your all's life, whatever that cleansing means for you, whether it's you're struggling with getting over your past, or you're struggling with your health and fitness journey and figuring out what that looks like for your life, or you just don't know what you want to do with life yet. You haven't found what you're truly passionate about in life yet. You know it's there and you don't know how to get there. So whatever it is for you where you need to find more freedom in your life, like, I am posting and talking and sharing and telling my stories in my journey to reach out to you all, to help you to find that freedom so that we can chase it together for the rest of our lives, essentially. So I just wanted to share that because I felt like I need to clear the air with what chasing freedom meant to me, because you all know I talk about it so much, and it's really starting to pick up traction, and people are really starting to feel the movement instead of just hear the movement. And that's totally what I want everyone to do, is feel the movement of chasing freedom in your own life and share that with people and connect with each other and help us to come together as a community and just move through this life together to create more light in the world. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.